Are you guys ready?
Papa, I can't go. I don't have my boots.
I couldn't even get it out. Where are your shoes? Is it frustrating not being able to find your shoes?
Yeah.
Someone in the comments made a really good point. You know, it doesn't tend to be the most important thing to organize and clean up, but then think about all the time we're wasting finding stuff. That got me in the heart because I'm all about time. I value my time extremely because it's basically priceless. Problem is, it's been warm. Kids take off their shoes in the afternoon to play. Hey, why are you throwing all the shoes off?
I'm looking for my flip-flops.
Okay, Gideon, put every single one of them back on. Yes, Papa?
Yes, Papa. How much money will you give me if I find my boots? $100?
I'll let you go on chores.
Well,
Gideon.
I've done 2 things.
What is it? One of them is not picking up the shoes.
One of them is finding boots.
Okay, well.
I'm wearing them right now. Right now.
Oh, you found them. Good job.
So can I get roller skates?
Where were they?
Right there.
Okay, pick up these boots.
Yikes, let's go get that. Hi, Pop. I'm going to go see if Henry's awake.
Okay, now, if he's not, you come back out and don't wake them up.
Hey.
7:30. We need to start milking by 8 to make sure we're sawing by 9 to make sure we're clearing for Jonah's big tree that he wants to cut down tomorrow for his birthday. I just realized we're having a bit of a hiccup. Cows go there today, and then where do they go? Well, they go on beyond the pole barn, and that's a bit of a tricky move. Hopefully not so tricky it plays into our time clearing. In light of what one of you brilliant commenters said, I should always pick up useful things when I see them out, like zip ties laying on the ground, and put them where they're supposed to go. I'm gonna take all this too? I guess so. I'm gonna get a shovel tomorrow. It'll be there. The rake too.
I did my chores.
Cool. You excited about felling a big tree?
Yeah.
How big do you think you'll pick?
The biggest one.
Just so you want to go ahead and start queuing up our chainsaws then? It's wet but not raining. That's perfect for chainsawing. I'm coming to realize that a homesteader has to be a jack of all trades. So it makes me wonder, well, wait a minute. Should a homesteader just specialize and like just do pigs on a small scale and then just trade? Because then you could be really good with pigs. Like, for example, we have a mineral feeder for pigs, but it hasn't been in there in months. But if pigs was all we did, you better believe we'd probably have it in there. Well, the cow too. I mean, that mineral feeder's been sitting right there for a week. It probably would be better to specialize, get really good at one thing, and then just leverage that to get your other things. You don't want to just eat one thing. From a time, money, and energy perspective, efficiency, that would make sense. Here's the problem. You cannot buy this stuff. There's nobody that has A2A2 grass-fed raw milk. Not available in this area. I can get organic bacon in the store. Where are the pork chops? And even then, still probably raised in a factory. Who knows what that really means. What I mean by that, it's certainly not my level of organic. Organic fed, moved every 12 days, or on deep bedding, not overcrowded, never given any pharmaceuticals. Homesteaders are in this situation where we need to have a bunch of different things. I was super frustrated years ago and burnt out when I first started having the symptoms of Lyme. And we were homesteading, market farming. I felt in my heart, you know, I feel like these things ought to have some sort of connection. I was gardening over here, chickens over here, cows over here. I felt like they needed to be connected. And then a friend sent me a video of permaculture. And guys, if we want to be good at one thing, we ought to get good at permaculture because we're homesteaders and we're naturally going to have to do a variety of things. And permaculture makes the connections of all those things so that then they are one. It's actually one thing. Classic example is our cow and sheep situation. Cows go before the sheep, picking up any sheep, a lot of sheep parasites, and they die in their system, so they've been cleaning up for the sheep. The sheep go next. They eat different kinds of stuff. They're less picky. That's why we run the cows first. And then the sheep pick up on any cow parasites and kill some of those. We use the same netting, the same water. And the sheep are weeding. They're eating weeds that the cow otherwise wouldn't eat. And they're helping to make the pasture better.
Okay, now cue the music and that star thing.
Ideally, I should have outlet on this post. I have outlets on those posts. Is it working? I think so. I think blinking means working. Dude, you already set up the net for tomorrow.
Can I put 2 strands of electric here with a gate here?
Do you think the Seminoles will keep in that?
Yeah.
That's who I'm worried about.
They'll keep in it, I think.
I don't think they will.
Why not?
Well, because they're wild. I feel like when we had Judy's sheep early on, they used to bust through 2-strand electric in a rush.
I think they'll stay with each other.
If we get behind them and get them to follow the main flock, we might do it. And if you don't get too close to them and panic them and run them through the lane. But otherwise, if they at least see where the main flock went, they'll probably try to get in with the main flock.
I want to put it here for forever.
The lane you want to put here forever?
Yes.
Not the net.
No, just 2 strands.
2 strands.
With a gate right here. I'm so over setting it up.
Yeah, it's not the worst idea in the world.
Well, it wouldn't be permanent. It would just be T-posts like you've ripped off those before.
Would somebody like Pete be able to get in there and park with his RV?
Yeah, it would only go right here. This is the only spot that it would go.
And what about when we're gonna want to go collect wood for the wood boiler?
I'm putting a gate right here.
So you would have to walk from there all the way out here and then back over to get to the wood boiler. I mean, I guess you could put up posts in the line right now, put your little gates in it, and we'll see.
Josiah said you would say no.
Oh, really? I try to let them have ideas, invest in the farm. I try to ask their opinion. It gives them a sense of ownership. Now, the thing is, I'd rather do nets tomorrow for the Seminoles. Hopefully that's fresh, and they just haven't ate it yet. Looks like they're going in on it. This is another example of permaculture. The chickens and the pigs are in here on wood chip mulch, and they're helping break it down, turn it into compost. It's absorbing their manure. They're nice and comfortable in a high tunnel, not getting wet, not getting snow, staying a little warm. Then we move them out. We put in the heat-loving crops in the spring, so cucumbers, tomatoes. This high tunnel isn't just a garden, and then we have the chickens over there somewhere. Like, the chickens stay here in the winter, the crops stay here in the summer, and it's one thing. My only deal here is, I'd rather do net. Now, if I concede and say, okay, we'll do this lane, I can't get mad at them if they bust out, which I've done before in like similar situations. I just have to, hey, I'm a man. I decided, I had the ultimate say, and I agreed to it, so I'm gonna have to run with it if it goes bad. Either way, if it goes good, yay! And if it goes bad, that's okay too. This is how they learn. This is how I learn. This is why I want to do it net. It's not in their heart yet. So maybe it'll help sink it into their heart. You grab food from there and then you scoot every bucket down.
I see that.
Okay. I'm gonna train Guacamole. She's gotta be able to eat and us be able to get right up on her. Even handle her while she's eating. It's gonna take a while. Hopefully not more than 4 months when she's due with her baby. I can milk a wild cow like this. Right back.
Well, you don't really know.
Can't even put my hand over her. It's starting to rain. I'm gonna put you guys under Sally. See you after milking. Kind of thinking about our harvest coming up. These guys big enough? Those two are. Who are those two in the back?
That one's Buddy, and that one's...
Yeah, there's Buddy. He's definitely big enough. That'll be one we keep from our line. Right there, Lily. That'll be
She's
amazing.
nice.
We've got 2 pigs due, 4 or 5 sheep due, and a steer due. I'm kind of thinking we do it all at once. We're getting rained out. You can chainsaw when it's wet, but it's very annoying to chainsaw when it's raining. I've been saving this rainy day to go pick up our water tank. That's part of the 100-day challenge, is to establish and get some water systems in place. Hey Stanley, Justin Rhodes here. I don't know if you remember, I ordered a couple tanks. Are they in? I ordered a, I ordered a 250-gallon tank. I was hoping to go get it on a rainy day. Well, it's not ready.
Do you have to have a 250-gallon tank?
That's what I was going to talk to you about.
Do you... Okay, so where's this tote?
Yeah, because it will only service that side. It could have 10 pigs, let's say.
Do they have the smaller ones?
I should see if he has
stock?
2 smaller ones. Well, let's see if he has 220 pounds. I'm glad I called him back because he remembered. He actually has a 275, Rebecca.
So you
he
can
does
go?
have a 120.
So
yes,
is what
I
you're
can
saying you can
go. I can go,
Okay,
and I'm
go.
getting 2 tanks.
Okay. Swish this and then swallow.
Antler? Supposed to rebuild my guns. Leah giving Henry a massage. Prince Henry. When do I take this?
Well, I have a friend who said to take that whenever you think of it.
Okay. I'm thinking of it, so let's get it going. This is for my implants. The gums seem to be shrinking. I'm gonna lose them if I don't. Oh no, he's gonna have to do bone.
He's gonna have to do a bone
surgery. Janky umbrellas. I don't know, what are they? 30, 40 bucks? And they end up like this. Okay, not really doing the job. I think the philosophy is, oh, we're gonna beat them up, let's just get a cheap umbrella. We need to get more umbrellas, and that's more consumption. So, I asked Mr. Google Pants, what's the toughest umbrella in the world? And the answer ended up being, this is not sponsored by the way, this is just, I don't even know this. If this doesn't work out, we'll throw it in the dumpster and I'll show you. Blunt. This is a sports umbrella. It's like 120 bucks or something. So the question is, are they like my Farm Tough boots here, which are more expensive? Do they actually outlast the cheaper alternative, therefore making it more frugal in the long run? I don't know, it's fun to hold, it opens and shuts nice. I can cover you guys in it, which is really my chief concern. I would probably just rather get a raincoat, to be honest, if I weren't filming. It doesn't have those pointy ends. The ends are protected, so they're not gonna get caught on stuff. Okay, I'm over here, I'm gonna do the hyperbaric today. I did it yesterday, felt so much better. I felt so energized, my feet felt better. This is for my Lyme disease. Maybe it'll help my gum situation. Got my notebook done, 2 birds with 1 stone. Get some healing done, get some business done, no interruptions. I can get a lot done in an hour. Okay, goodbye friend. I did get some work done. Got an outline done for a, should I talk about it? Possible next book / course. Got a good outline done. We're talking about goals, you know. I went over some of the problem. Well, you gotta address the problem first. Like homestead burnout, it's a thing. Ending up with 40 goats, not milking but 2 of them. Maybe it happens. And then spending so much money, spending so much time and energy, you just burn out and you're over it. The solution is to have goals, prioritize those goals, and stick to them. I'm pretty sure it's quit raining. Like, I'm making a lot of decisions around here based on why we homestead, and that helps. That helps when I'm feeling a sense of overwhelm. When I'm trying to make a decision like, should I soak feed? If, like when I first started, I was doing it to save money, it's not worth it. Saving 3% on feed, giving all the time it takes to soak feed, it's not worth it. I could be spending my time on other money-saving things. If I'm doing it for health, which is why we're doing it now, they're getting the most nutrients possible when we're buying it in whole grains and having to soak it. What you making, Lily?
Biscuits.
For
Jonah's birthday.
Ooh, Jonah has requested the same thing I requested for my birthday. Fried chicken, biscuits, and gravy. Oh wow, look, it's getting really pretty out now. You got a cake to make.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a errand time to be child time. It's sprouting, and that's gonna be a mess come spring. We weren't able to saw today because of the rain. We need to go get these tanks. But we could pick out your tree that you're gonna cut down tomorrow.
There's a big pine right here.
Jonah's gonna be 15 years old. You gotta admit, that's pretty cool that your 15-year-old's, one of the things he wants for his birthday is to cut down a big tree. That big enough for you? That'd be good. You might hit the building, which would be kind of fun.
Maybe we should pick something a little easier.
Well, what about that poplar right there? Right there.
I just don't know which way it's gonna fall. I was
Yeah, that
like
one's pretty
easy.
tough, isn't it? What about this thing? It's really tall, and it's definitely gonna fall this way. Look, there it is, dude. Poplar. That's too close to their property. It's probably on us, but we won't risk it. That's on us, but it's got too much traffic to go through. Dude, that poplar is just as big. I mean, it'll reach almost all the way to right here.
It's as tall as that.
There it is. Then it's in this tree graveyard that we can actually get into it and work it up.
Yeah.
So that's tomorrow's project for your birthday. We found your birthday tree.
Yeah.
Get the spring box right there.
Yep.
Okay.
And the water collection system's rolled up inside.
Okay, thanks. And then the 250, 275. Okay. You making one right now?
Yes, cool, and get ready to come out.
Cool.
Right there is the 1 inch.
Okay.
It takes an 1 3/4 inch hose.
Okay. All right.
To go on.
Okay.
And like I say, when you get them, the rubber gasket goes on the inside.
Yep.
The hard gasket and the nut goes on the outside.
How many of these can you make in a day?
When I'm going good and I'm not hurting, I can do about 5 to 6 a day in about 8 hours.
Nice.
It's expensive.
That's just powdered plastic.
Well, what it is pellets,
Okay.
and they color it green pellet, and they run it through a pulverizer.
Okay.
They run it through a 35 mesh screen. That makes it looks like green sand.
Yeah.
See, that's why when it cooks and rotates, that's how it's sliding in there.
Wow.
When it starts melting, it melts from the outside in.
Wow.
All right.
Now how long does that take?
Probably set 36 minutes.
Thank you. You want to grab that, Gideon? Good. Oh, you need help? Or is that just awkward? Water tanks, buddy. Gravity fed. We can experiment with the big tank for the animals. I got some ideas.
Whoa.
Back home and gonna get these things off. I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait to actually implement this. Gigantic. How do we even get this up the other side of the mountain? We got one in on the other side. But this side, thankfully though, we can get up to with Sally. Beck, how's it been going here? I've seen you've been busy. Birthday
Look at
cake.
how nice they came out. They've just turned out
You've dialed in the cake.
so lovely. I know, now I've got
Good that
to,
everybody orders the same cake.
now I gotta dial in the icing because that's my problem.